It's all aboard Royal Princess, one of the world's largest luxury cruise ships.
I've been on one that big before.
As crew and passengers set sail around the Mediterranean.
I love a good adventure.
With cruising more popular than ever and a choice of over 130 competing cruise ships,
we like to have a certain element of class.
being second best is not an option.
How many whales will there be outside the ship, and what side will they be on today?
With 4,000 passengers all expecting 5-star service,
No pressure.
the crew of 1,400 must cope when the unexpected happens.
It's a train smash, but this is what happens on ships, you know? It's very unpredictable.
This time,
This is not even going to last 10 minutes.
Chef David feels the pressure as supplies threaten to run out.
You never have a day where everything is smooth, never.
A breakdown in the laundry threatens a mountain of dirty washing.
This has built up just in the last 4 hours.
All right, hello and welcome.
Toby takes charge of all passenger entertainment for the first time.
I'm getting all this attention and I quite like it.
And the ship's fine dining reputation is on the line.
Tonight, it's my menu. I will do the cooking myself tonight. I know that the risotto is a bit of a disappointment.
Royal Princess is in Italy, in one of the largest Mediterranean ports, Livorno, on the coast of Tuscany. As passengers take breakfast this morning, they have no idea that behind the scenes, executive chef David has a looming problem with one of his crucial stocks.
We're running short of orange juice, which is a crisis. It's something that's offered complimentary on board, and if I don't have it, we're going to have a 4,000 people kick up here. Bien!
He heads down to the stores on deck 3 to find out how big a problem he's got.
Come, show me the orange, please.
They need enough for the whole cruise, but can only restock at major ports.
This is not even going to last 10 minutes. Why didn't you come and tell me 3 days ago?
Yes, 1 orange juice and 1 apple juice, please.
An oversight in ordering means they're now down to the last 150 litres.
It's like a #1 drink in the morning. Start your morning with orange juice. It make you healthy, happy, and make all your day.
What really gets to me is the fact that they wait until everything's out and then they come and say, oh, well, there's no orange juice. I'm not a magician. I can't just pull oranges from somewhere.
For now, it's breakfast as normal. But if Chef David can't get more oranges, a drought is looming.
Going up.
Down on deck 7, staff are facing challenges of a canine variety.
Good boy. Good boy. Left, left.
Animals aren't normally allowed on the ship, but this cruise has 6 guide dogs, accompanying a group of blind and partially sighted passengers.
Hello, ladies and gents, it's Susan. Hello, sweetheart.
Everyone on board has to have a safety drill, and the dogs are no exception. The task falls to Head of Security, Susan.
We can't sail unless the dog has a life jacket.
If we were to go to a lifeboat,
And just say, for instance, the dog fell into the water, the whole purpose of this is to have a handle here,
and you can lift the dog out the water.
As staff go that extra mile for their 4-legged passengers, on the shore excursions desk, Timothy is being rewarded for his customer service.
How was today?
Very good, actually. Lovely trip.
Yeah? Lovely. You liked it? I did. Did you bring your other tickets?
I did bring the old tickets, and that is a thank you.
What? No, you didn't have to do that. I can't believe you guys got me this. I was able to get them on a tour, so then they came and brought me some chocolate.
Gratitude is great, but there's a much bigger accolade and prizes to be won in the Employees of the Month staff competition. As the competition hots up, Hotel General Manager Craig is in charge of collecting the passenger feedback. 1 member from each department will win.
This is a program in which passengers can fill out nomination forms and pass them on to the front desk. And we use those nomination forms to identify crew members who have done special things for our passengers.
Madam, the coffee machine is broken currently.
One contender is popular bartender Campbell, who this morning is grappling with a broken coffee grinder in the International Cafe.
The bean clogged the machine. So I'm using a very high-tech system. A spoon.
As a queue of passengers backs up, Campbell's feeling the pressure.
Everybody wants a coffee. Another day in paradise.
He's eager for positive feedback from passengers.
No, broken.
As his boss, bar manager Michael, is reviewing his nominations this month.
Campbell has outstanding service at Bellini's and International Cafe. Thoroughly enjoyed the customer service at both the Bellini's bar and the cafe. He has great personality, accommodating, and knew what we wanted each night. So yeah, very good.
It's nice when somebody has recognised you and wrote a nice little comment. Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to me.
Luckily for Campbell, the cavalry's arrived with a replacement borrowed from Deck 7.
We're live! Back alive! Woo!
Crisis over, the staff are waiting to hear who's going to win at the special Employees of the Month award ceremony tomorrow. On the bridge, officers are getting ready to depart from Livorno. And there's one princess tradition Captain Bob Oliver is determined to keep.
When we are departing, just to keep things brief, I normally call out to the guys on the centre line, give some love.
The Love is a tune played on the ship's horns.
Half mile on the race.
It's a homage to classic 70s American TV series The Love Boat, which was set aboard a princess cruise ship.
Only slight issue we have it is that one of the notes is a little bit flat.
It's meant to be the ship's anthem, but instead of being a proud fanfare, it's become a very public cacophony, and Captain Bob's had enough.
There's always a collective cringe when you hit that dud note.
The problem is, the cause is a mystery, and solving it will be a difficult and dangerous job for the ship's engineers.
I'm not absolutely sure that they can fix it, but to get up there, they have to get up the funnel, up to where the whistles are actually positioned, so it's not a particularly easy job.
Captain Bob wants the problem fixed, and it'll have to be done tomorrow in port at Genoa. It's a port which holds a special appeal for Timothy, and he's determined to look his best.
I don't know. Did you bring your key?
Yeah.
Time for a trip to the staff laundrette with Jordan from the front desk.
The thing about doing crew laundry, there's only three wash, 3 dry. So then you switch them around.
I'll switch you out.
But I always put it in, but I never actually dry it, because if someone dried my laundry, I would die. I would absolutely die. Because you know how it, like...
Your shorts would get a lot shorter.
Like, way too short. Oh my goodness! Don't put that on! That girl is scandalous.
Tomorrow's port, Genoa, is the gateway to Milan. For Timothy, the job is to learn firsthand about the excursions he sells. But it's a perfect chance to mix work with pleasure.
Seriously, I've never been to Milan, and I've been wanting to go there since I was a little kid.
Why?
Because it's Milan. It's like fashion capital of the world.
Yeah, it's not
so
really
I'll
like
see
a catwalk.
models. Oh, it's not like...
You can be walking down the street like that.
Aren't you?
No, I don't have a catwalk. I want to see if I can turn some heads.
But with that laugh, you'll turn a lot of heads.
Timothy may be looking forward to tomorrow, but there's one person on board who is dreading it.
Crisis! Crisis on the way!
It's looking like orange juice for breakfast will be off the menu. And for the moment, Chef David doesn't want word leaking out.
Suddenly everybody's going to be running for orange juice. Orange juice! You know what I mean? Before the storm hits. Grab a, you know, they'll be taking orange, if they know about it, they'll be taking cups of orange juice down to their cabins. Just thinking, oh, I've got my orange juice for breakfast tomorrow morning, I'm all right.
Royal Princess is arriving into Genoa on the Italian Riviera.
Happy with the plan. The speed is the wind now is 30 knots, as expected.
With the breakfast rush hour about to start and hardly any orange juice left, Chef David is worried about complaints from passengers.
Basically, that's where I'm at. Once that goes, I'm gone. That's about 200 portion, about 100 little glasses. That. So once that's gone, we're gone. Finish.
If it's breakfast time, you cannot run out of orange juice. That's like running out of air at breakfast time.
Chef David has a dilemma on his hands.
I've got to come up with some kind of alternative. We're in a bit of trouble, and I can't squeeze fresh oranges for 4,000 people. Ain't gonna happen. I just don't have the manpower, and I don't have the fresh oranges to do that kind of thing.
In his early morning meeting with galley department heads, the supplies crisis is top of the agenda.
We're going to offer fruit juices, different fruit juices. Guava, mango, passion fruit is available. Okay, we all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Freshly squeezed orange juice will be available on demand for passengers, but it'll be a case of family hold back.
In the officer's mess, there's no more fresh orange. Finished. Don't give it. They can come and see me, they can cry, they can jump up and down. I don't have, I'm sorry, I have to, passengers first.
What's going on? No orange juice?
In the breakfast buffet, passengers are experimenting.
Pineapple, just I'll be right back.
And changing the habits of a lifetime.
I haven't tried cranberry yet, so I'll give it a go.
It's being in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Make do for one more day.
They've got away with it, just. On deck 19, it's time to fix the horns. Too dangerous to mend at sea, they have to finish the job before leaving port.
I've been especially asked by the captain to investigate the distortion in the noise of the Princess Love Boat's melody, okay?
Staff engineer Gaetano has assembled a team he hopes is up to the task. It means climbing 4 stories up the ship's funnel. This is one job that has a special significance for Gaetano.
I used to watch when I was a children. I was watching this TV show, The Love Boats, dreaming to work on or cruise on princess passenger ships. As a technically minded person, I said, you know, one day I can be part of that team. And now here we are, fixing the melody on one of the most beautiful princess ships. That's my dream coming true.
With the first of the horns dismantled, Gaetano hopes he's found the solution to the dud note.
The only moving parts that can really affect the sound wave is this membrane. As you can see here, we got a bit of dirt on the membrane himself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean it off and leave it nice and lubricated, and we're gonna fit back the cover. And hopefully we got it right.
They'll have to clean all 7 horns, but if Gaetano's hunch is right, they'll finally be in tune. Down in his office, Chef David prepares to face the rest of his day.
Oh, I need to scream. But, you know, my day you never have a day where everything is smooth, never on board. We have challenges, hurdles, all day. But you know, it is what it is. This is the delights of working on a cruise liner. This is what makes it so interesting, challenging all the time. You've got to rise above it. I've got to find a solution for orange juice, and that's it, period.
Catering for the creature comforts of the guide dogs on board falls to housekeeping supervisor Roselle, who's made special dog litters for them.
This is the area where we provide for the dogs, for their box, so they can do their business, poop, pee, and then everything is provided for them. We put also the cabin number, so they know which box they belong to, and they don't fight.
We've definitely got our exercise walking from our room to take her to the potty.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Find your box.
Look what we got today, my son. 5 cards.
The Employees of the Month competition is drawing ever closer. Around the ship, department heads are assessing the passenger nominations. And for Chef David, one name is jumping out.
Chef Thomas said, relax, enjoy your meal, and nothing was impossible. I can believe that, huh?
Executive sous chef Thomas is his second in command and a big character in the 5 restaurants he runs.
That's fine, that's excellent now, huh? Yeah, man. You know, the little bit of salt makes a big difference, huh?
This is a guy who has no problems going out, no matter what, and speaking to guests. He's so friendly and open.
All right? See you later, girls. I enjoy interacting with people, and I enjoy cooking. Those are my 2 passions.
He's got one of the greatest personalities that I've seen on a chef, and that's a win-win situation for us.
Like all the nominees, Thomas has no idea he's even in the running. But if he wins, the prize will be a much-cherished day off work.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All the nominations are in, and Hotel General Manager Craig is meeting other department heads for a secret vote to decide winners.
What we're focusing on specifically for the winners are, someone that has created a special moment for the passengers. As before, the voting sheet is completed with pictures and also a small synopsis of their nominations.
The votes have been cast, and now it's just a matter of counting them.
I think we have some winners emerging. It's getting close.
Ashore, Timothy is on his fact-finding trip to Milan. It's a 2-hour coach ride, and he can barely contain his excitement.
Holy cow.
The tour he's on costs £68, and his job is to sample it as if he was a paying customer.
This is amazing. I have the worst job in the world.
I tried to be trendy because it's Milan.
I know, I was thinking the same. And this is all I got.
The excursion includes a guided tour around the city's historic sites and exclusive shopping areas.
I'm just gonna shop at all of these, Louis, Prada, Versace. Holy cow, this is amazing. Hello.
Timothy is meeting Yami, a former shore excursion colleague who now lives nearby. A chance to pick up some local knowledge.
So, what is a local food that you would try and eat here?
There is one, it's called cotoletta.
Cotoletta?
Alla milanese.
Alla milanese?
And it's like breaded, chicken pretty much.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have a pizza.
Pizza
alla Timothy. Thank you.
With only a day to pack in all of Milan's sights, Timothy's starting to feel the pressure of absorbing all the information he's been given.
Right now I'm struggling. I find it hard to learn all of the different ports.
It'll get easier by the end of the season.
Yeah.
While Timothy catches 40 winks on the return to Genoa.
Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready to win some money?
Back on board, Deputy Cruise Director Toby is leading a bingo game. And with specially designed Braille cards, Elaine from Texas is playing to win.
066.
Oh, finally.
All the sixes, 066.
All right, go back to the B's now.
Okay, I'll try. Next one, G50, 5 and 0, 50.
Are you married, Toby?
Am I married?
Yeah?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You don't know how to follow instructions.
It's fine, I'm the boss. I give the instructions.
I didn't win, but I had fun. And that's the most part. If you can't win, have fun.
With departure scheduled in an hour, on deck 19, Gaetano and his engineers are hoping they've fixed the horns.
Bridge, staff engineer.
Staff engineer, bridge.
Yes, go ahead and test the whistle. Thank you.
There's no keeping quiet about it if it hasn't worked.
Wow, fantastic job. Good. Good job. Thank you. Fantastic. Very happy. Sounds great. Really does.
With the horns back on song, it's time to give a fanfare to the employees of the month as the entire crew gathers for the results. This is an important event in the crew calendar, and all heads of departments, including Captain Bob, are here.
Thank you so much for the incredible job that all of you do each and every day.
It's a big moment for nominees Chef Thomas and bartender Campbell.
All right, representing the galley department, Thomas Galley, come on up. Galley department, Galley is his last name, that works well. Yes, our shyest crew member on board. Yes, never has anything to say.
It says, Thomas, you have been recognized for delivering a guest experience that truly created a lasting memory. This is really good.
And ladies and gentlemen, the face of the International Cafe, the bar department, Mr. Campbell Wilson. Campbell, thank you, sir.
It's a nice little surprise. I didn't know it was happening today, so yeah, very happy.
A $50 cash prize, a day off from work.
Complimentary dinner and one night in the stateroom.
This is the best I've won like in many, many, many years. I'm proud of this.
It means a lot to me because I love my job, so it's nice to be, recognized. So yeah.
Thank you again for coming. Thank you for all you do, and we wish you all a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Thanks so much.
Campbell and Thomas can now both look forward to a day off work. As the ship's horns herald another departure, Royal Princess leaves Genoa and heads down to the Greek islands. Royal Princess is at anchor in the Bay of Santorini as she tours around the Aegean Greek islands. As the housekeeping stewards strip 10,000 pieces of bed linen from 1,700 rooms, Hotel General Manager Craig gets an unwelcome call.
Okay. Did you leave a message or no?
The ship's laundry is having a meltdown.
We have this giant washing machine, essentially, that can wash hundreds and hundreds of pounds of laundry at one time. It's on this giant conveyor belt. And of course, with lots of technology comes lots of potential for broken bits and pieces.
It's called a tunnel washer. Dirty washing in at one end, clean washing out the other. Normally it processes tens of thousands of items a day, but today a spinner inside has broken and unwashed linen is backing up.
This is what has built up just in the last 4 hours.
If they can't start it soon, they may not be able to change people's bed sheets tomorrow.
This is the tunnel washer over here. And it looks like they've actually just got it started, so they may be testing it. Is it working now?
Yes, sir.
It's back on. Okay, fantastic. So it must have just come back on.
It's going to be a long night to work through the backlog. While the crisis is averted for now, Craig's had his first taste of what can go wrong.
Great news that it's working. Fingers crossed there won't be any further issues.
Above decks, it's all change in the entertainment department.
Hi, hello.
There's a new cruise director in charge, 29-year-old Toby, stepping up from deputy for the first time. Toby's now the boss of a dozen theatrical shows, 21 musicians, plus the team of 4 assistants who organize the hundreds of activities on a cruise.
73.
Toby wants to prove he's up to the job. And with Toby's new responsibility comes a room of his own.
And hello, new office. It's not only the admin and the head of the department stuff. You have to be out and about and also be like the celebrity of the ship, basically.
Toby's now one of the senior members of staff with the job of giving the elite passengers an extra special welcome.
You enjoying the party?
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Yes, everybody's
Good.
speaking and talking to each other.
Everyone's just enjoying themselves, making friends, yeah?
All of these passengers have done at least 151 days cruising before.
How many days do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I've had about 500 days.
About 500 days on board. That's incredible. Right from the very first day, I'm getting all this attention from guests, and I quite like it.
As passengers give Toby a celebrity status, in the galley, executive chef David is preparing to put on a show of his own.
And then we tuck that in. These are quite involved, these things. Okay, it's too tight, so we need to release a little. Oi.
Tomorrow night, Michelin-starred chef David has to rise to the challenge of being not just a cook, but a showman too.
It's good. These are really
excellent.
The ship's reputation for five-star cuisine will be on the line as he hosts the chef's table.
Chef's table is a unique experience for guests. Instead of me operating in the galley, I'm with them, and I'm entertaining and feeding them at the same time. So we're putting on a show. Basically, I'm showing them what I can do. Ladies, gentlemen.
This will be Chef David's moment in the spotlight, making an exclusive gourmet meal for just a dozen passengers. It's the most expensive dining experience on board, and 4 friends will be amongst those paying £75 each tomorrow.
This year's 50th birthday of both of us. Been friends for over 30 years.
That's correct, yeah.
And we've been on quite a few cruises together. For Michael's birthday, we're going to
the chef's
table because we've done it before and it was fantastic. And it's one of those things that you just remember. You remember them for the rest of your life.
With expectation levels sky high, it's all down to Chef David to give them their money's worth.
Okay, wind to port beam, 26 knots.
Meanwhile, up on the bridge, rookie third officer Josh is getting ready for departure. While Toby steels himself to talk to the whole ship.
Here we go. Good afternoon, folks. Cruise Director Toby here saying welcome back on board. Coming up shortly are the sail away celebrations on the open decks, decks 16 and 17. Party band the sound.
Royal Princess leaves Santorini right on schedule, heading north and due to arrive in Mykonos tomorrow morning at 5:45. Down on deck 5 on the shore excursions desk.
Can I help you?
Timothy is busy selling tours on the island. Ship rules insist that all the passenger-facing crew are well turned out, and Timothy's feeling it's time for a little sprucing.
I have to cut my hair. I'm gonna shave the sides because some of my gray's coming in here.
He's chosen to take advantage of Royal Princess's own upmarket spa.
It's always good to have a little head massage.
But there's one revelation he wasn't expecting.
You started balding here.
Balding?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Already?
No. I can handle the passengers yelling at me, but that just gutted me.
While Timothy is experiencing the sort of pampering normally reserved for passengers, down on deck 4, passenger services agent Jordan is having more of a crew cut.
Hi, sir.
All right, you're right.
His barber today is Ryan, one of the ship's carpenters, who's earning some pocket money undercutting the spa upstairs by 20 quid.
You have to make sure you're looking all right in front of the passengers. They're paying money, and last thing they want you to look like death. So I'll make you the waves, sea waves.
Sea waves in the hair?
Yeah.
Because we work at sea, we should have similar hair.
I make you 5 years younger. No.
Only 5.
Make it 10.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your life.
See you later. Enjoy
your life.
So fresh.
With Timothy well groomed for his passengers, down in the laundry with the tunnel washer now working at full pelt, there's another problem. A crucial dryer has broken down. Time to call in veteran hotel services engineer Keith to try to save the day.
As a goalkeeper, you know, you're expected to catch the ball. Sometimes we drop the ball, but when we do make a good save, we don't normally get a pat on the back, but they always remember the ones we let in.
After 40 years at sea, Keith's seen it all and is Royal Princess's Mr. Fix-It.
It's like any machine, because it's used 24/7, that's every day of the year, and it's been doing it ever since we sailed from the dockyard in 2013. Something's going to fail. It's a piston's gone. Shut it down, OK? Isolate the air, OK? Then we'll take this apart. Can we get the solenoid off? We'll just change it, put a new one in.
With the threat of another laundry mountain, Keith heads down to the spare parts stores. They have to carry emergency spares for when they're in remote places or out at sea.
I thought we had one. We got thousands of spares, however, it's always the one that you haven't got that you need. Oh, very frustrating.
While Keith comes up with a plan B, Toby has more engagements. In the Princess Theatre, he has an audience of 925 waiting for him to make announcements.
Do you all enjoy the show? Say yes! Absolutely fantastic. Well, don't forget, it is happy hour at the bar if you head out this next morning.
After a quick change into his best party shirt, it's up to the top deck,
I live for this.
where he's the master of ceremonies at a deck party. And he's feeling the weight of responsibility, encouraging everyone to have a good time.
I've always got to be on show. I'm the face of the company on the ship, so I always have to be happy and smiling and know what I'm doing. Showbiz. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause because this is Hot Latin Nights! Everybody was out enjoying themselves on the dance floor, smiling, having a great time, so I'm so happy right now that I could just dance. It's great.
It's early morning, and as most passengers sleep, Royal Princess is approaching Mykonos.
Is to have the ship at less than 10 knots, somewhere in the middle.
The island is notoriously windswept, and today winds are gusting up to 30 miles an hour.
Captain, I'm coming to port now.
The ship won't be docking in the port today, but will drop anchor in the bay. Because it's so windy, they've decided unusually they will need to drop an anchor on both sides to make sure she doesn't get blown about.
Stopping the engine now. Stop the engine. Up to port.
Dropping anchors is a precision team operation led by Second Officer James on port side and Rookie Third Officer Josh on starboard.
It's my first time doing this, so yeah, should be good.
Focus on bridge, stand by.
Josh is the crucial link between bridge and the team in the anchor station and will have to give confident commands.
7, 6, 4, from starboard. Okay, folks, we'll anchor on the brake and make ready for use.
Out of gear on the brake, ready for use.
On both sides, the 14-ton anchors are poised, ready for the captain's signal to drop.
Less than 2 knots to drop.
First, James's portside anchor.
Very good.
Full anchor, bridge.
Now all eyes are on Josh for the first time.
Bridge, starboard anchor, 1 shackle on deck, on brake, ready for use.
Let go starboard, Captain.
Starboard anchors.
Coming to on deck. Bosun! Ready? Let go starboard anchor to 3 on deck. Bridge, starboard anchor, chain leading a beam, weight coming on all the time.
She's looking good, man. I'm happy.
To Josh's relief, it's a job well done.
That's the first time I've done that, so it was a good experience. Yeah, it all went to plan, so mission complete.
Ship firmly secured, and passengers and crew wake up to a new day.
And we're live in 5, 4.
As cruise director, it falls to Toby to host the ship's own TV shows.
All right, well, hello and welcome to your marriage match game show.
His job is to keep smiles on passengers' faces.
Yolanda, the most unusual place you've ever been romantic with your husband?
His ex-girlfriend's bathroom.
Oh my word! I feel like there is a story here.
Later tonight, Toby faces his biggest challenge yet as the host at the captain's formal night party.
11 points, Yolanda and Eric. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations, you are the winner.
Meanwhile, ashore in Mykonos, Timothy is waiting to research a tour, but he's none too happy about the wind in his new sea wave hairdo.
I don't like it. There's too much wind for my queef.
Timothy has to familiarize himself with the island and the tours he's selling. Today, he's joining passengers on a jeep safari in convoy, exploring off the beaten track.
I love a good adventure.
Getting this first-hand experience is invaluable to pass on to passengers.
I love this. I never get to drive. It's always important to have a look around and figure out what's something that a passenger might want to do. So basically, we're always working. Like, even if I'm on a tour here, like, I'm having fun, of course, but at the same time, I need the knowledge.
By jeep, Timothy discovers secluded beaches in the north of the island that the tour buses can't get to.
Well, this is nice.
But Timothy's thoughts are never far from that quiff.
This is why you don't go on an adventure, because your hair messes up. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Back on board, there's no time off for hotel services engineer Keith. A dryer needs a spare part. Luckily, he can turn to the warren of mechanical and electrical workshops down on deck 4, where skilled technicians can try to make the part he needs.
We do manufacture our own. They don't last as long. However, we only need them until the new spares arrive.
Keith just hopes it'll do the trick. On the bridge, it's time for Captain Bob to command Royal Princess out of Mykonos.
I hope you've had a great day ashore. Now it's time for us to be getting underway.
In the piazza, bar staff are getting ready for tonight's party. Its centerpiece will be an enormous champagne waterfall. Overseeing its construction for the first time is bartender Campbell. He's got to perfectly balance identical wine glasses in a pyramid.
It's a very old tradition in the cruise industry, and it's very special for our guests. These two gentlemen here,
This guy, man, always.
especially this one, is the master, so that's why we're all hanging back. We've had a wee bit of rough weather today, so it's a bit risky. So hopefully we don't have any breakages. Last one. No pressure. Here we go, 701. Done. Hopefully it'll hold up for the captain. That's the most important thing.
Champagne waterfall built, it's time for the chef's table guests to begin their experience with a privileged visit to Chef David's galley for an aperitif.
All right, come on down. I won't ask you to work, don't worry. Welcome to the chef's table. Cheers,
Salute.
welcome, cheers, welcome,
Salute.
cheers, welcome. I'm about to serve you a lobster margarita. We gently poach it for less than 30 seconds. Then I mix it with avocado, mango, and then we put it together back inside the little glass, and that's what you've got in front of you.
With appetites whetted, back in the piazza, the Princess Orchestra is rehearsing for tonight's party.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In his cabin, Toby is also getting ready. He'll be the party host. A crucial job in front of all the passengers and the captain.
The anxiety is starting. I know that everyone's rooting for me and no one's wanting me to fail, but there's still that voice in the back of your head, isn't there?
Can you see everybody?
Here we go, and big smile.
The chef's table diners take their places. With a dining table worth $500,000 and a special curtain of light, they're expecting this to be one of the best meals of their lives.
Welcome to the chef's table. Tonight, it's my menu. My reputation is on the line. I will do the cooking myself tonight. Have a great evening. If you have any complaints about the food, see the maitre d'. Good night. Bye-bye. Let's go. I'm ready.
But no sooner is he ready to serve,
You can see, look here.
than Chef David finds his rice starter is not perfect.
Normally I cook the risotto al dente. We start to catch on the bottom of the pan. It's not what I want to do. All right, let's go, guys.
On my count, 1, 2, 3, down.
Slightly overcooked rice is not to the high standards he's set himself.
I'm disappointed with the risotto. I know that the risotto is a bit of a disappointment.
It remains to be seen whether anyone noticed. Down in the laundry, Keith is hoping his homemade spare part will earn him a pat on the back.
Hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be too tight, but we'll give it a try now.
If this doesn't work, he's run out of options.
Yep, okay. And that's it. Put it back in action. Job done.
Back in the restaurant, Chef David is still worrying about the earlier mistake.
They say anything about the risotto?
No, everything is fine.
Overcooked?
No.
No comment from nothing there.
His reputation intact, the birthday meal has gone down a treat.
Happy birthday to you. We've got a good atmosphere going there. Oscar's in a good mood. Chef's in a good mood. Brilliant. No? We're good. Happy days.
I agree 100% with you.
Happy days.
We'll cancel dinner tomorrow because I can't eat anymore. This is lovely.
And with the captain's party underway, Toby faces one more nail-biting moment in the top job.
Now welcome to the piazza and to your captain's champagne waterfall party. Here we go, everyone, join in. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go.
I'm very proud of myself for stepping up and making everything happen. I've had some great feedback from passengers as well, so that makes me very happy. I did it.
Next time,
Truffle oil, where is it?
with 2 weddings on the same day, Chef David has to pull out all the stops.
I'm running left, right, up and down all day today.
Captain Nick struggles with getting the groom's name right.
Martin John Cochran and Cochran.
A lifeboat needs fixing and they're up against the clock.
It is essential to run the ship. We can't leave the port without it.
And Timothy's timekeeping could get him in trouble.
I don't like mornings. Yes, I have a problem with that.